Alright guys, new info revealed for Zenless Zone Zero. Today we have some exciting news about an incoming character called Lucia. You might have heard this name before, as she's been expected for quite a while. Now we finally have new info regarding this character, and we even have a new update on the 2.2 banner characters as well. So let's go over all the latest Zenless Zone Zero character news in this video, and also if you guys want to be kept updated on everything Zenless, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and put those notifications on to be updated right away whenever we do get massive news for Zenless Zone Zero, which a lot of stuff should be happening this week, so stay tuned. But alright, let's not waste any time, get right into it. Starting with the latest news on the 2.2 banners. Since we are approaching the 2.1 version update, as mentioned in my previous video, we talked about when we can expect the 2.2 character drip marketing, and the good news is, since the 2.1 update is happening this week, it should be expected to come out in the very same week. So with that, the 2.2 drip marketing is coming out very soon, in a few days from now. This week, a lot of stuff will be happening. We'll be getting official confirmation on who are the 2.2 banners. And from what we know, it's going to be Orpheus and Seed as the brand new S-rank characters. And for the new info on these characters for today is that we have a brand new model for Seed that came out, and it makes him out to be pretty big in the game. He's even taller than Ben. According to this model here, we can see a size difference between Seed and Ben, and Seed is a bit taller, which is still pretty crazy, as even the devs had issues implementing Ben model into the game, into the overworld, because he was so big, and now it seems Seed is going to be even bigger, so we'll see how that goes into combat as well. Pretty interesting. Seed looking like a really cool character. And aside from the model, we also have a hint that we'll be getting some new skins in 2.2 as well. Some info mentioned that Seed will have a skin at launch, but that will most likely be officially confirmed only once we have the 2.2 livestream, so we won't be seeing that this week unless it's part of the beta, which will be a bit later for this week. But until then, what should be coming out first is drip marketing for Seed and Orpheus. Alright, now moving on to the exciting news about Lucia. The new info on Lucia is that she will be a playable character with a brand new model. Lucia has finally been mentioned in some files with having a brand new model, which finally gives us hope that Lucia will finally be a playable S-rank character very soon. If you've been following for a while, we've seen that Lucia has been expected for a very long time, nearly since the beginning of the game released. We've had info on this character with the concept art, her model came out, even a few parts of her kit came out, but since then we haven't received too much news on when this character will be releasing, and now finally we have a new update regarding this character. But since this is old about the models and everything, we can probably expect Lucia to have a much newer and different look than what this is right now. I'm sure once we have the actual model, she'll be looking a lot better. And additionally, that is not all that we had, because kit details about Lucia came out as well, showing us a small preview of her abilities. Since Lucia is set to come out soon, let's go back and take a look at her current kit info. Alright, so pulling up the kit info here. Now remember, this is Lucia's part kit details. She is looking to be a physical element character, and her role is also expected to be a attacker. Anomaly wasn't on the table as well, but since Alice is coming out in a few weeks from now for the second phase of the 2.1 update as a Anomaly physical character, they might not want to make this character another Anomaly physical, maybe a physical attacker, which would complete the physical team with Lucia, Alice as the Anomaly character, and Yuzuha as the support. So should be looking like a pretty good team, especially for those who want to go full physical, but still not confirmed yet. But here are the partial kit details for Lucia. Gonna go over these real quick, and let's see what Lucia is all about. Alright, so here we have the first part is gonna be the branch skill, submission to the Lord, enter preparation mode, release attack dealing physical damage to enemies in front. During the move, interrupt resistance increases and damage taken is reduced by 80%. 80% damage reduction does seem pretty strong. That is when she enters the preparation mode, so probably like a charge state where she can't be really interrupted, and her damage taken is reduced by 80%. We'll see if that makes the final cut. Now we have the special skill, Gospel Transmission. Attacks surrounding enemies dealing physical damage. Now during the move, interruption, resistance, and damage taken is also reduced by 80%. Same thing as the first one. Now moving on to the second part here, we have the enhanced special skill, All Beings Listen. She can charge in place to charge up to 2 levels, release to deliver powerful forward strike dealing massive physical damage based on the charge level. Reminds me of the Miyabi charges. Now during charging, interruption resistance is also increased and damage taken is reduced by, we don't know the multipliers for it yet, but given how all the other moves had 80%, most likely still 80% there. A lot of damage reduction and interruption resistance in her kit, which is pretty good. Now we have the enhanced special skill, we don't know the name yet, but after you activate this move, quickly deliver a powerful forward strike dealing massive physical damage. The move will grant invincibility during the attack. So far, from what we can gather from the kit here, she definitely looks like a physical attacker. Definitely a type of character that wants to do big damage. Pretty straightforward kit so far. Now we have the evade called Walk on Earth. The move will grant invincibility, and then she will enter the skill preparation mode after evading. Combo skill Understanding God's Will. When the combo attack is triggered, you can do the move deliver a powerful upward strike to a small area in front, dealing massive physical damage. Then we have the finishing skill, which I believe is referring to the ultimate. So her ultimate here is called Have You Understand. When resonance level reaches extreme, you do the ult and deliver a powerful upward strike to a small area in front, dealing massive physical damage. The move will also grant invincibility, which is pretty standard for every ultimate. So yeah, remember, this is not the full kit, this is only the partial skill of her kits. We don't have the most important stuff like the additional ability and her core skill and everything. We don't know all that yet, the multipliers. But so far, this helps us know a bit more about this character. Lucia has been expected for quite a while, and she seems to be a good physical attacker set to come out in the next few patches. Pretty hyped to finally have news on this character. I've been talking about this character for quite a while, and now we finally have some new additional information. So really hype. And of course, more news on the 2.2 banners, which is pretty exciting as well. Drop marketing should be coming out this week. For the exact date, I'm not too sure. Usually it's always right after a new update, and the update will be coming out on July 16 for 2.1. So maybe the day after, that is when we should be getting drip marketing. I'll stay up and I'll keep an eye out for you guys. If we get drip marketing, I'll do a video right away on the channel, so stay tuned. But if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe, put this video on. We're almost at 9,000 subscribers. Appreciate all the support. More giveaways will be on the way as well. Stay tuned for that. But for now, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.